Hello there everyone, this is my braces vlog 13, I believe. Let's see. First of all, I apologize for my geeky Yoda hat. Kind of. Sorry, not sorry. Just a little. Just because I'm having a really bad hair day and I did not feel like doing my hair, so I was like, I'll just cover it with Yoda. But anyway. And also, I meant to make my braces video a little earlier, like an hour and a half ago, but I got caught up and distracted doing things, started making origami stuff, and I ate a muffin in the process, so I'm sorry if you see any food in my braces. It's kind of gross, but... let's see. Okay. First of all, I'm apologizing because I'm like almost a week late on my braces. I got my braces tightened last Wednesday. I don't know what day that was, so don't ask. And tomorrow the orthodontist is open again and I actually have to go back tomorrow. Because last time I went to go get my braces tightened, I got a hook put on from this canine all the way down to the back molar band, and I thought it was weird because the rubber band was on there, which, by the way, yay, first rubber band, finally! But, anyway, I've heard, like, this clicking, like, I felt like a clicking, like, almost like my molar band was moving up and down, but I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe it's just the rubber band, I'll just change the rubber band later. And then while I was in the car on the way home, it just stopped. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, nothing to worry about now, yay, the clicking stopped. But then I got home to find that the whole entire molar band is loose. Like, it can literally pop off my tooth if I want it to. Like, I'll try to move it for you. You can see it's down. Yeah. So no rubber bands for the right there, because otherwise it'll pull up on it and make everything bleed and make everything a mess. So, I'm already a week delayed on the rubber band process. And speaking of rubber bands, I thought it was kind of weird, just because my bite usually closes. I'll give you a close-up right here. It usually closes right here, or my teeth aren't aligned right here, and they need to be pushed over this way. But every single time I close my mouth, for some reason, it'd be over here. I don't know how or why, but the orthodontist even said it was weird how it would always bite to this side, and the last time it bit to this side, that's how it is now again. But he still put a hook right there and right there to try to move it back over this way. I mean, I don't know. I guess if he realizes that that was the wrong thing to do, we'll just go backwards and start again. But yeah, so as you can see, I got white braces this time. Yeah. And I must say I absolutely love them. They brighten up my smile, contrary to what people always say. You know, they say, oh, well, if you get white braces, they're gonna get stained easily, they're gonna turn yellow, or they're so white they're gonna make your teeth look yellow, and I'm like, no, not really. I have big teeth, so the braces don't even cover most of my teeth, and they still brighten up my smile. And yes, their bands do turn yellow, but that's only if you eat something yellow or brown, like, you know, chocolate ice cream or butter, you know, something with butter. And you have to brush your teeth immediately. And if you don't, like I didn't, I had butter popcorn one night at a movie and I let it sit for like 2.5 hours. And then I tried to brush it and it wouldn't come off. But then I brushed again and I brushed with baking soda and my bands were completely white again. So I apologize for that. I ran out of storage space on my iPod, so it just stopped the video and said not enough storage space. So anyway, I was saying, it all depends how you take care of them. The white bands, anyway. As I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but this time I just got the top chain again, and I finally got a bottom chain that goes all the way across. Not from here to here, and then from there to there, and then from here to there, or like here to here, like I got last time. But I actually got one full chain. Holy crap, right? Wow. Just change this time. Chain this time. Yeah, not change. Chains. I also previously made a question and answer video, number 2, about 5 or 4 days before I got my braces tightened last Wednesday. And I'm really sorry, but for some reason the file just disappeared on my computer. That's happened a lot. I don't know what happened to it. It just all of a sudden said it was invalid for QuickTime to show, and I'm just like, what the heck? So I'm just going to be quick and answer two of the questions that I remember. I really am really sorry if I didn't answer other people's questions, because I know there were like two more questions besides the one that I'm about to answer that I had sent in messages or comments, and I accidentally didn't accidentally delete, but I deleted them out of my message box because I already had made the video answering them. But now they're gone, and the video's gone too. But I managed to save one, and I remember one of them. One of them was something like, "Oh, you're a junior? I thought you were a senior." It was like a really weird comment question thing, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not a junior, I'm not a senior, I'm a high school graduate, I'm a freshman in college, okay, just to clear that up on my age. 18 years old, just now learning how to drive. Yeah, I waited, but yeah, not a junior or a senior. Okay, and this long question, oh, this is what I was going to talk about at the beginning. Someone says, "Thanks for doing these videos, they are very helpful. I'm a braces wearer too who's finding the braces annoying. Blah blah blah. Anyways, I was curious, do you think that if I talk to my orthodontist, they might accelerate my treatment with the saying closer in together appointments? I mean, I'm not going to any dance academy, but I'm wondering if I could fake something like that to move things along. Do you think that would be unethical? I just want mine off so badly, and have so long to go with that. A larger wire that moved things quicker would be awesome from my point of view. Your thoughts?" Oh, my headgear is the worst. You have to wear that too. I'm surprised I don't have to wear headgear. I don't yet. I may for my retainer. Or once I start getting more rubber bands in my mouth. But no headgear yet. Unethical. Yes, I do think it would be unethical. Honestly, because the last time I went to the orthodontist and they said they wanted to speed up my treatment, I was like, oh my gosh, no. It kind of scared me, first of all, because of the pain, and second of all, because you do not want to happen. You don't want what happened to my mom to happen to you. She had braces when she was about 24, 23, 25, somewhere around there. And her braces were tightened so fast because she was an adult and she wanted to get them off sooner. She wanted... Sorry, losing my train of thought. Her braces got tightened so fast that one night she woke up, like in the middle of the night, in severe pain, and right in the morning, first thing in the morning, they rushed to the, I forgot what it was, orthodontist? I think it was to the orthodontist or some sort of dental hospital. Because what had happened was that fast, overnight, my mom's back tooth back here, like the one that I have my Muller band on, was pulled and it was dead. The nerve in there was dead. So she ended up having 2 root canals immediately, like one right after another. When one failed, they did another one. And then it was okay for a couple years, and then she had to get another root canal. So now that's 3 root canals in the same tooth because of the braces. 3 root canals. And then she had problems. Ever since that last root canal, it didn't work. She was just like, oh my gosh, so she had to put a bridge in there. Whole mess of things. She recently found out that all of her allergy symptoms, like, running nose and itchy eyes and like just the phlegm in her throat and losing her voice because the phlegm is like, the blocking, kind of like what I sound like now. Like right now, I'm like, but she has that 24/7 because this back tooth caused an infection, which spread to the tooth next to it, which spread into her face, into her nasal cavity. So now she has all these symptoms going on because of an infection that's been in there, sitting in there for years. And she recently got the back tooth pulled. That was the one that was killed when she was like 24-ish and had braces. And the tooth next to it got pulled too, because that one was infected too. So now she has 2 missing teeth. And luckily, they're in the back, so you can't see them. Otherwise, she would have had to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to get an implant if it was one of the front teeth. But I think I make my point when I say don't rush your braces. My mom asked her doctor, dentist, specialist, still don't know what to call them, sorry. And she said, don't let them rush her braces treatment because the same thing that happened to you can happen to her. I wouldn't do it. And she'll be in severe pain. So basically, we went back to the orthodontist last Wednesday and we said, we don't want to speed up the treatment. Just continue it as it's going. Like, we'll get her in before we go to LA, maybe 1 or 2 more times, but do not speed up the treatment. We'll figure it out. And they just said, okay, you know? So basically, I would just say don't do it. Don't take the chance. Not only are you going to be in severe pain if you do, you'd be really, really, really lucky if you didn't pull and kill one of your teeth. Sorry. And I don't know about other people. Maybe some people are lucky and their teeth move easily, so if they go fast with the treatment, it just doesn't happen. But it's not a chance I'd be willing to take. So with that said, that was 2 of the questions answered. I guess it's time for a close-up. Smile, bite. Looking better. There's no more gats in here anymore because of the chain. These teeth are looking a lot better. I'm kind of sad though because there's no more like mountain in my mouth. I don't know if I've said it in my videos before, but I've said it a lot before. There was a mountain in my mouth because these 2 teeth are shorter than these center ones, and they still are a little bit shorter, but they were like significantly shorter when I first got my braces on. And so it'd be like, mountain. Now it's just kind of like, oh, molehill. But yeah. Here's the close-up of one of the hooks. I guess I can explain really fast what they put on the hooks. I'm not even sure how they put on the hooks. I just know that I think they wrapped it around the bracket when the wire and the rubber bands are off, so it's just the bracket. They take 2 little pieces of thin wire, they wrap it around the bracket, and they twist it and twist it and twist it and twist it, loop it somehow, I don't know, then they cut the wire. I just knew that there were a bunch of wires sticking out of my face, and I was like, ugh, what's this? Here's a hook, they're endable, so you can push them back if they're sticking your lip. That's probably part of the reason why this one came undone, too. I lied, the chain is attached right there. Yeah. Oh well. Because this one was poking me, so she had pushed it down and it probably made the molar band loose. But so yeah, I have to go back tomorrow and get that fixed. That was it too! I also got these 2 molar bands totally taken out and redone. This one was loose when we first got back, so we fixed that one. And then I had them take this one out because this back molar band has been killing me forever. Because it just like, it inflame and swell up and the gums would be like in here and I'm like, ow, it hurts. Whenever I eat it, whenever I brush my teeth, it would bleed. So she just asked me, she was like, oh, my orthodontal assistant, she said, oh, well, do you want me to just take it out and we'll re-cement it? And I'm like, yes. So she took it out and she's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of food just stuck in your gums. And I'm like, and I'm just sitting here like bleeding, like just blood dripping out of my, no, not quite dripping, but you know, saliva and blood, just a lot of blood, basically, sitting in the back of my mouth, and I'm like trying not to swallow it. It was really gross. It didn't really hurt that much, but it was actually really, really, really relieving to get it off and to clean it out. And I'm not sure when that video stopped, but that's pretty much all I had to say.